Josh, it's the Devon derby, the second Devon derby of the season, and the first one here in over 4 years. What does this match mean to you?
Yeah, second of the season. The first one was massive because it was my first, and it was away. But it means even more to come back here to our home turf and play against our rivals. And at any level, it's the biggest game of the season for a lot of people, and for the fans, it's probably the biggest game of the season. So it means a lot to me being an academy player that's come through, and also it means a lot to everyone I know because all my mates are Exeter City fans. So if we can do them proud here, then that would do me proud too.
Obviously, a derby is a big game to any player, but like you said, this is your club. You've come from the academy. Is it just that tiny little bit more fire inside you to really want to get that result on Saturday?
Yeah, I think so. It does mean more to you. Players that come here from other clubs, they understand it because of how much we big it up on things like Twitter and stuff. But it really is a massive game, and one of the biggest derbies in the Football League. So really exciting, and can't wait to kick off at 12 o'clock on Saturday, and that's all we're looking forward to really.
As players, have you had conversations perhaps in team meetings about the importance of this game, not just for yourself, but of course to the fans and to the city?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't talked about it too much because we've got to reflect on the game on Saturday and try and learn from it. But as we're in today and we're in yesterday, it's definitely been brought up. And as I've said before, the things you see on social media and the games we've had in the past, and the disappointment of playing there at the start of the season and losing the way we did. It only, as you said, puts more fire in your belly to go and try and get one back on them. And if we can do that on our home turf, then even better.
You spoke about reflecting on that last game at Peterborough, and a bit like the Bolton game, first half not our best, and then second half back into the game, played really well, attacking, and then perhaps at the back just slightly letting us down again. Is it about finding that balance? Because we seem to have got going forward, right? It's just perhaps fixing it at the back. Yeah,
obviously every performance is a team performance, and there's never just one thing that's the problem. And I think we've all got to take responsibility of how those games have been going and how we started the games, and as it's sort of we need to start the games better, and we need to find something within ourselves to do that. And I think the way the last 2 games have gone, although we haven't got the 3 points, I think coming into this game on Saturday, it's prepared us for what we could face. And it's not all just about winning one game, but we really want to win this game on Saturday. And those past 2 games, I think, prepared us really well for what's to come. So hopefully we can put it all together this Saturday and do it against Plymouth. Yeah.
Gary spoke earlier about his experience of playing in the old firm Rangers v Celtic, and what you need and for the mindset going into that game. 2 words you mentioned were bravery and resilience. Do you think there's anything else you need going into a big game like this?
Bravery, resilience, competitiveness. Obviously, every game is a competitive game. But no, I think those 2 words are important because you can't hide in these games. And it can be easy to hide, because it's such a big occasion for us. But I think he summed up that well there. I can't really think of any other words on the spot now, but we've just got to go into there, as you said, with the fire in our bellies and give all we can. And the same as any other game, treat it as any other game and another 3 points, but also you have the extra excitement behind you of the fans and the buzz of it. And you can't really beat a derby game, so yeah, looking forward to it.
Aside from that defeat to Bolton on Good Friday at home, we've been outstanding recently, and performances have been really good. Is it about making SJP that fortress? This is our home. We're proud of it. They're coming here, and they have to fear us. Yeah,
I think so. I think as we said last season, it was very much like that. And I think at times this season, it hasn't been the place we want it to be because there's been a lot of changes around the club and things. But yeah, obviously disappointed with the Bolton game. But as I said, the way we played that second half, if we can maintain that for the whole game, I don't think a lot of teams will have an easy game against us. And with Plymouth coming up on Saturday, we need to start like how we finished that game and make this place a fortress again before the end of the season and start building again for next season. So